Hey, remember when Joe Biden said that he had never talked to his son Hunter about Hunter's corrupt overseas business dealings?
Vice President, how many times have you ever spoken to your son about his overseas business dealings?
I've never spoken to my son about his overseas business dealings.
I have never discussed with my son or my brother or anyone else anything having to do with their businesses, period. And what I will do is the same thing we did in our administration. There will be an absolute wall between personal and private and the government.
Do you stand by your statement that you did not discuss any of your son's overseas business dealings?
Yes, I stand by that statement. I did not know he was on the board of that company. I've never discussed my business or their business, my sons or daughters. I never discussed a single thing with my son about anything having to do with Ukraine.
No, okay. Well, turns out all those many times Joe said that it was all a lie. That story fell apart after Hunter accidentally admitted in print first and then later in a filmed interview the very words that Joe said while they were talking about his business deals.
Did you and your father ever discuss Ukraine?
No. As I said, the only time was after a news account, and it wasn't a discussion in any way. There's no but to this. No, we never did.
Your dad said, I hope you know what you're doing.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I do.
And I said, I do. And that was literally the end of our discussion.
That was it. No, we never ever talked about it once. The only time was, hold on, no, there's no but. No, sorry, we never talked about it. But you said you talked about it. Yeah, okay, we talked about it, but it was a little bit. It wasn't a lot. So, okay, then the story was they talked about the business deals, but only briefly. And nobody believed that story either. But that story officially fell apart yesterday when Hunter's business partner, Devin Archer, testified behind closed doors that Joe not only spoke to Hunter about the crooked deals, but was in fact present on phone calls on which the crooked deals were being ironed out. A bunch of details on specific calls are available in all sorts of news reports from yesterday. The evidence is apparently so damning that Democrats aren't even trying to deny it. So the best story they've come up with now, care of Democrat Congressman Daniel Goldman, is, okay, Biden knew about the deals, and okay, Biden talked about the deals with Hunter, and okay, Biden was actually on the phone calls talking to the crooks with whom Hunter was making the deals, but they only talked about the weather.
So to confirm, you're saying that the speakerphone conversations, they don't seem concerning to you because there was no specifics about business, and it just seemed like
it was clear that it was as part of the daily conversations that Hunter Biden had with his father, and it was and sounded like most of the time now President Biden didn't even know who the people he was at dinner. He was just asked to say hello, and he would, talk about the way he described it several times. They asked over and over and over. He described what the weather was, how what's going on your end. The witness was very, very consistent that none of those conversations ever had to do with any business dealings or transactions. They were purely what he called casual conversations.
Humana. They were just talking about the weather. Right now, head on over to puretalk.com/Knowles. You know a company is looking out for you and they actually upgrade your service and don't charge you for it. This is great news for new and current Pure Talk customers. Pure Talk just added data to every plan and includes a mobile hotspot with no price increase whatsoever. If you've considered Pure Talk before but have not made the switch, take a look again. For just $20 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, and now 50% more 5G data, plus their new mobile hotspot. This is why I love Pure Talk. They're veteran-owned, and they only hire the best customer service team located right here in the great US of A. Most families are saving almost $1,000 a year while enjoying the most dependable 5G network in America. Remember, you vote with how you spend your money. So stop supporting woke wireless companies that don't support you. Go to puretalk.com/Knowles. Save an additional 50% off your first month because they value you. That is puretalk.com/Knowles. Pure Talk, wireless for Americans, by Americans. Right now, head on over to hallow.com/Knowles. It is clear that the libs are giving up their morals and any common sense. I'm not sure they ever had any. Well, there's no better time to build a daily habit of prayer and meditation. Building a habit of prayer can help you cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Focusing on what you are thankful for can increase positive emotions and improve overall well-being. But the main reason to pray and meditate is because it's an obligation that you owe to God. Hallow is the #1 Christian prayer app in the United States. It has helped a ton of people maintain a daily prayer routine, and it can help you too. Download the app for free at hallow.com/Knowles, Knowles. You can set prayer reminders, track your progress along the way. Not sure where to start? Check out Father Mike Schmitz's Bible in a Year, available on the Hallow app, for brief daily readings and reflections. Or pray alongside Mark Wahlberg, Jim Caviezel, and even some world-class athletes. With Hallow, you can customize a personal prayer plan that works for you. Right now, download Hallow at hallow.com/Knowles, Knowles. Get an exclusive 3 months for free. That is 3 months absolutely free at hallow.com/Knowles. Now that story fell apart after Devin Archer revealed that Joe didn't just pop in on a call or two, happened to be walking by, something like that, but that Joe was actually present on more than 20 of Hunter's crooked business calls. Wow, what are the odds? A lot of coincidences. Which means that either Joe Biden has a lot of very strong opinions on the weather, or that he was actively involved in Hunter's business, which has now led to the Democrats' latest story, which has now fully transformed from Biden was not and would never have been involved in Hunter's crooked business deals to, of course Biden was involved, as well he should be.
Doesn't that contradict the president's statement saying that he never talked to any of Hunter Biden business associates? Clearly he talked, whether it's about the weather or whatever, but he said specifically that he's never talked to them. Doesn't this contradict them?
I don't know what his comment is, and if we're gonna, well, I don't think that's what he said. He never said that he has never spoken to anyone. He said that he had nothing to do with Hunter Biden's business dealings. If he says hello to someone that he sees his son with, is he supposed to say, hi, son? Oh, no, I'm not going to say hello to the other people at the table or the other people on the phone. It's kind of a preposterous premise to think that a father should not say hello to people that the son is at dinner with, and that is literally all the evidence is.
That's all. I mean, what was Joe Biden going to do? What was he going to do? Not talk to Hunter about his business dealings like he said? Or what? Or not say hello to Hunter's crook friends at dinner? Or what? Not get on over 20 phone calls with Hunter and the crooks that they were shaking down for millions of dollars in exchange for American influence? What do you think Joe Biden is? Honest? Boy, what a great clip that was. Now, make sure you ring that bell, subscribe to this very YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.